Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Deidre from our Upcycled life. Whenever I go and get fast food, I always get a great big stack of napkins. I hate throwing them out. I always save them, bring them home when I have too many in my glove box, and I use them to make faux rice paper. This is unbelievable what you can achieve just with a napkin from fast food. It's beautiful and I can't wait to show you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I'm sure you all have some fast food restaurant napkins stashed away somewhere. Grab a couple and try this technique. Now, I'm gonna do two different ways of doing this to show you some comparisons. So make sure you stick through to the end because they both turn out beautiful. The first napkin I've pressed with an iron so it's nice and flat. It doesn't have any creases on it. And then I taped it onto a piece of computer paper. I'm going to directly print right on that napkin using my laser jet printer. You can try this technique using an inkjet, but you might find that your ink runs a little bit. It definitely works better with a laser jet printer. And I'm just going to trim off all around the edges and remove that napkin from that piece of paper, and we're ready to turn it into some faux rice paper. I've put down a piece of parchment paper. You want to put down something that glue is not going to stick to. Parchment paper, wax paper, or a plastic sleeve. And now we're ready to mix the solution together. I'm going to be using the clear Elmer's glue and some water. 1/8 of a cup of water and 1/4 a cup of the clear glue. Now you can use regular school glue, but I like using the clear because when it dries, it gives a very translucent look. Now I want to make this piece of faux rice paper from the napkin look antique and old. So I'm just sprinkling in a little bit of instant coffee into that glue and water mixture, and we're just going to stir it really well until all of that coffee dissolves. Once it's dissolved, we're going to get that piece of parchment paper where I've marked the edges, and we're going to put that solution in between all of those marks. And you want to put on a liberal amount, spreading it around, trying to get it as even as you can within that square. We're now going to pick up that napkin and lay it right down into that glue solution. Now it's going to be wrinkly, it's going to have some bubbles, but that's what we want. We want it to have the character of rice paper, so we're just going to embrace that. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of that solution now and just dab it really gently on top of that napkin because it's going to rip really easy if you're too aggressive, and cover that whole napkin, and then just use my fingertip and spread it around all even. I don't like my rice paper to have a straight edge, so I'm taking the edge of my scissors and just kind of pushing it up a little bit just to give it a little bit of a ragged edged look. And once we have that done, we're going to set it aside and let it dry completely. It has to be completely dry. You can leave it overnight, or you can put it in the sun and speed up the process a little bit, or you can even use a hair dryer. Let's do another napkin. We're going to do a little bit of a different technique on this one. I'm scrunching it up so it's nice and wrinkled. This faux rice paper is excellent to use for your junk journaling projects, for scrapbooking, and just to craft with. And it can get really pricey, so this is a great alternative to create your own and do it at a fraction of a cost. Now for this napkin, I'm not adding the coffee, so you can see the difference between adding the coffee and not. Again, spreading it all over that parchment paper, and we're going to lay that napkin right into it, embracing the wrinkles and the bubbles. And then we're just going to pat a little bit more of that glue solution on top of it, being really careful to not rip or tear the napkin. Also try these techniques out on white napkins, and if you want to have even a different color, you can experiment with, instead of coffee grinds, use some food coloring. Once I have that completely covered, again, I'm going to take my scissors and just go all around the edge so it doesn't look so straight and give it a nice ragged look. And this napkin is all ready to set aside and let it dry completely. I let my napkins sit overnight. It's now the next day, and you can see how they just peel right off of that parchment paper. So that's why it's important to use a parchment paper or a wax paper or a plastic sleeve so it comes off easy. And you just peel it off really carefully. And we have just taken a fast food restaurant napkin and turned it into a faux piece of rice paper. It's very pliable and it's not going to rip, and it is fantastic to add to any of your DIY projects. And this sheet of words is available in my Etsy store if you want to grab it and try this technique yourself. Now we're going to work on the other piece where we didn't have the coffee stain, and again, just peel it off really slowly, take your time, and another fantastic piece of rice paper, and see how translucent it is when you put your hand up against it. And when you put the white paper behind, you can see the starkness of the paper. So many possibilities to craft with. And here's what I did with the one piece of faux rice paper. I wrapped it around a glass jar I got out of my recycling bin. And when you put a candle in this, it just glows so beautiful. So if you want to try and make some faux rice paper, give this technique a try. And if you really love this type of DIY content, I'd love for you to follow along. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And if you love this video, I'm sure you'll love either of these next two. Take care.